Hi everybody, it's Liam here from Biggerplate.com, joining you today from the wine regions of South Africa and answering mind mapping questions from our global member community. Now, recently during a training session for a client, I was asked by someone, how do I stop Xmind from moving the branches around my map when I don't want it to? Now, it took me a little minute to realize what they were asking and understand the question, but I eventually realized what they were talking about was the auto balance feature in Xmind, which is switched on by default, but in my opinion might actually be a bit more confusing than helpful for new Xmind users. So in this short video, I'm going to show you how to switch this off when you start a new mind map so that you have full control over the layout of your Xmind maps. So let's take a look. Here we are looking at a new Xmind map, and firstly, to show you what the question relates to, let's say I want to create a mind map about my week ahead, containing the different things I need to pay attention to. So I might create main topic headings like home, work, exercise, and social. So far, so good. But watch what happens when I add a fifth main topic here, let's say future. You'll see that the mind map has just been reorganized a little bit, and the yellow exercise topic has been pushed around to the other side of the mind map. Let me just undo that and show you again in case you missed it first time around. Now, this is the auto balance feature at work in Xmind, which automatically spreads your topics around the canvas for a balanced mind map view. If I add a few more main topics here, you'll see how the process happens again. Now, at this stage in the process, it might not seem like a very big problem. However, I find that when I'm building out a map and it starts to get bigger, what then happens is I've got big map branches flipping positions around the screen, and it becomes quite distracting. For example, if I add a few subtopics to this exercise branch, watch what happens. You'll see the map shifted again. And what if I come over here to the future branch and add a couple of subtopics in here? Again, the map shifts around the page a little bit. If I add a few topics into the home section here, you can see another slight issue is if I then collapse some of these topics, the map again moves around a little bit. Now, some of you may not find this that big a problem. After all, the software is simply creating a nice balanced view to make full use of the mind map canvas. But for me, as the maps grow, this can become pretty distracting. And I suspect that for a lot of new Xmind users who are maybe just trying to get used to having their information in a mind map format, this will be particularly confusing to have things moving around without them doing anything. Now, it's worth saying that I'm always looking to create balanced mind maps myself so that I get the full benefit of the entire mind map canvas. But honestly, I'd rather do the moving of main branches around rather than have the software doing it for me, which I find more distracting than helpful. So I always switch off the auto balance feature in Xmind as soon as I open a new mind map. This is very easy to do, but I suspect a lot of new Xmind users may not even know to go looking for this as an option. So take a look up here for the Format menu and open that up. Within this section, there are three areas: Style, Pitch, and Map. So we want to click into the Map section and then look for this little tick box down here where it says Auto Balance Map. If we untick that box, we now have much more control over the position and the placement and the balancing of those main branches. Now, remember what I said, balancing the structure of your mind map across the whole screen is a great thing to do because it makes the best use of all that space you have in the software. However, my preference is to do that little bit of work myself rather than trying to keep track of which topics have moved somewhere while I'm working. So there you have it. That's how to switch off the auto balance feature in Xmind and take full control over the layout of your mind maps. I hope you found this video useful. For more resources to help you go further with mind mapping, visit biggerplate.com.